we don't want to say goodbye, but time doesn't care. Time just passes by and we need to adapt. It's not the time's problem. Time is really flying, it's not standing still. I don't realize it every day because it feels sometimes like forever. Then you look back and you see, wow, 10 years passed by. We're really making progress on the timeline, on the time axis. It feels like I used some capacity of my lifespan and I cannot take it back somehow. A big time or space block that it's now free for us to put something new inside it, do things that you want to do and do them now. Don't postpone them to the future because it will be a better time to do this, or you will be more prepared, or there will be people that will help you. So how do we approach these kind of feelings? It's not easy. Adapting is very important so that change will not throw us down, but we can flow with it. Change will get everybody sooner or later. We should get used to it. I love candles. Aren't they beautiful? I just came back from the train station because I've been in my hometown and now I'm again in the city where I study. I went there because my grandma had her 85th birthday and it was a beautiful day. We did all the usual things that you do when somebody has a birthday. At the same time, I realized that now is the time where change really hits me because I know that my grandparents will move to a, wow, I don't know the English word, like a home for old people. They will not live at home anymore, and it's crazy because like they will cancel their apartment, and it's the apartment where I grew up my last 20 years, and they will go to a place which is very far from my hometown, so we will not see each other so often. Like also now I'm in another city, I'm studying, I don't see them so often, but it will be even less. And yes, it seems so unreal, it seems so surrealistic that for all these years it was just a normal thing to be at my grandparents' home, and it's not forever. Now is the time where it will end. Like, I hope my grandparents will be alive for a lot of time in Ukraine. Or I don't know if it's a Ukraine thing. They said, I wish you to live until the age of 120 and more. And so there will be more events, but it's a crazy, heavy change. And at the same time, change is very beautiful. You get to know so many different things that you didn't know before. And often when you go through a very big change, you experience a whole new world. First you say goodbye and then there will be a new beginning. And the paradox thing is that change itself is a constant in life. Like there will always be change. There will be no time where everything stays the same. Actually, change is everywhere. Like we experience it in university. I make progress. You finish semesters, then you go to the next one. The topics around change you. We experience it in relationships. People say goodbye, we meet other people. In our work, how often did I change my student jobs in the last year? I think at least 5 times. And I gained so much experience through this, through different workplaces and different people that work there. Sometimes change is linked only with positive emotions. When you're ready and you want to say goodbye, you want to close a chapter and don't go back, maybe even never go back. And sometimes change includes negative emotions, like we don't want to say goodbye, but time doesn't care. Time just passes by and we need to adapt. It's not the time's problem. We need to figure out how to deal with it. One of the reasons I just open my camera and light a candle is that I needed some space, and here my space, to digest these feelings. Maybe you know what I mean, or you felt like this too when you moved to another city, or when you changed something big, or when somebody left your life. Also, what is linked to change is the uncertainty that comes with this free time or free space. Because when something goes away, I don't talk about my grandparents anymore, just to make it sure, but for example, if we change our workplace or our friends, we open up a big time or space block that it's now free for us to put something new inside it. So how do we approach these kind of feelings? It's not easy. You just stay with them and observe them and feel them, then decide what you will do. Maybe there will be an overlap and you will still feel these feelings, but you want to continue in some kind of new direction for you, and still these feelings will come up because it's not like a precise cut that you can do. And what I understood through this realization, that my grandparents lived for 30 years in this apartment, and I went there almost every day from the age of 5 to 15, is that time is really flying. It's not standing still. I don't realize it every day because it feels sometimes like forever. For me, a day can feel like forever, and I'm getting so angry sometimes because of this, because I want to change something, but it is not changeable, and sometimes you need to just stay with it. And then hours, or even one day, which is compared to our life a very small time span, it feels like forever. Then you look back and you see, wow, 10 years passed by. We're really making progress on the timeline, on the time axis. It's also scary because, I don't know, change is also a sign that maybe we're moving closer to our death. I don't know. It feels like I used some capacity of my lifespan and I cannot take it back somehow. Also, this can be a good reminder to really use your time. Do things that you want to do and do them now. Don't postpone them to the future because it will be a better time to do this, or you will be more prepared, or there will be people that will help you. I think that's not true. You need to do it now. Don't wait until you're 120. Even if you get 120, maybe some things are better to do them now. Adapting is very important so that change will not throw us down, but we can flow with it. And when I reflect on this, what helps me to adapt is first to have like routines that make you feel comfortable, for example journaling, and not to accumulate too many things in my life, like physical things, like maybe having a minimalistic lifestyle, because I feel much lighter. And if you want to change, feeling light can help you, like not to be attached to many things. Like in the end, attachment, I think it's really the word hitting it, and attachment and detachment. And if we're detached from outer circumstances, we can flow more. Like I can flow more. I don't want to talk for you. Actually, it mirrors my life situation. I don't know if it's conscious or unconscious, but since October I'm studying in a new city, and I needed to find an apartment, and until now I don't have a real contract for an apartment. I'm always living, I don't know how it's in English, but like somebody is the main person who rents the apartment, and this person rents it to me. And now it's my second apartment in 6 months. Yes, there's uncertainty and I need to find another apartment from April. But on the other hand, I feel very free. Like I feel I can just take one big suitcase, put all my stuff into it and move to the next apartment. And I get to know a lot of different interior designs, which I also like. So detaching yourself from outer things can help you flow better through change. Change can be very exciting. I'm planning to go to travel in my semester breaks, like very low budget because the rent is so high. It's crazy how much I pay for the rent in comparison to food and other things. I think it takes 70% of the money that I worked for. So yes, because I'm not the real person who rents this apartment, I can use the money that I would use otherwise for the next rent in the semester break. I can use it to travel a bit. And also their change is such a big topic. I feel like if you're doing backpacking, every day there's so much change, like the change that you experience in 1 week of backpacking, it's like the change of my last 5 years when I just lived in one place and went to the same school every day and meet the same people every day. And then traveling is the real challenge. Because I don't consider myself like as a person who's so adaptable. I also need some bases that like I can grab, and then if something uncertain happens, that I still feel safe. And friends can be this too. Like if you find friends that go with you through change, they can be a very big support. Also, but still you need to keep in mind that the only person that will stay forever with you is yourself. So building a good relationship with yourself is, I think, the most important thing. So change is inevitable, and get used to it and be prepared a bit. I know you cannot prepare for things that you didn't plan or that come unexpectedly, but yes, some routines might help and the right people might help, and trust helps a lot. Thanks for watching until now and giving me the space to talk, and that you listen until this moment. If you liked this video or if it touched something in you somewhere, I would very appreciate it if you leave a comment below. If you wonder why my English is maybe not excellent or not even close to excellent, it's because I'm a student. My name is Judith. I live in Germany currently. I have the feeling to talk in English. Also, it's not good maybe. And to start this YouTube channel and just to talk about experiences that might help also other people or might not, I don't know. If you like this video, press like and subscribe to my channel not to miss any other video that is coming soon. Feel loved, feel supported. If you're going through a small change, maybe even a massive change right now, there will be phases where you can relax and restore your energy. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.